EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from Charlotte. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Another try with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and a yard.
Let's go.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commander's first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. The Commanders set to kick this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Back to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Slot man in motion left. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third and long, here's May. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now, faking the give. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers extend their advantage to 13-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and long. Here's May. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now May. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 13-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Davis going in motion.
Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
May to throw on 2nd down. Going for it all. It hangs Gives up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Ready, ready. Track, track. Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Roll, roll, roll. Ready, ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They bring the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the gun, here's a handoff. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. May gonna look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Let's go now.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw now, May. And that is incomplete. And Siddick was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Carry now for Brooks. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Bravo 80. Ready?
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Go.
Now, this looks like a design run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Come on. Set. 19 lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. There he goes again. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Hey. Check that. Ready?
Handoff, running left is Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Ready? Come 19. Take go.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Nate's kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. His throw left side is complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Street. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Set, go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Here we go. One final play. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.